This breaking is from the United States, where a shooting has taken place in Minneapolis school. One person has been confirmed dead in the incident. U.S. President Donald Trump is currently being briefed about the incident. FBI agents have been dispatched on site. According to school's website, the pre-kindergarten through 8th grade school had an all-school mass scheduled at 8:15 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Governor Tim Walz called the gunfire horrific. Walz said, and I quote, "I'm praying for our kids and teachers whose first week of school was marred by this horrific act of violence." President Trump said, and I quote, "I have been fully briefed on the tragic shooting in Minneapolis, Minnesota." The FBI quickly responded and they are on the scene. The White House will continue to monitor this terrible situation. Please join me in praying for everyone involved. The gunfire was the latest in a series of fatal shootings in the city. In less than 24 hours, one person was killed, and we do understand that several people were injured during the shooting incident Tuesday afternoon outside a high school in Minneapolis. A gunman opened fire with a high-velocity rifle at a group standing on a sidewalk. What we do understand right now is that 20 people have been injured and 2 people have been confirmed dead. Police say there is no longer an active shooting as the gunman has been neutralized, but the school remains an active crime scene, as you can see on your screen in a short while from now. The mayor says the city's police chief and the emergency response team have been activated. What we do not know is the gunman's identity or the motive, whether there have been any fatalities. Again, we do confirm that 1 to 2 people have been killed in this incident, and a confirmed number of injuries is yet to rise. Let's speak to our correspondent, Susan Teherani, who's now joining us on the line. Susan Teherani, what we know now is that the gunman is described as a man dressed in all black and carrying a rifle, but he has been neutralized. What's the latest from your end?
Eric, the suspect is dead after that shooting at the Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis, which took place at around 8:20 a.m. local time. We know that there was a mass because it was the first day of school at the church adjacent to this Catholic school. On the left side, parents were sitting. On the right side, there were children sitting during this mass. The mass started at 8 a.m. The shooting happened 20 minutes after. From what we know from initial reports is that the shooters started shooting violently, horrifically towards the left side of the church. The Richfield Police Department, as you mentioned, says that there are 20 victims. There were 20 victims when they arrived at the scene, and we know FBI is on the scene, local police is on the scene, President Trump has been briefed, and from what we know from eyewitness accounts, people who heard the shooting, even the fire department that's very close, said that the shooting was so loud and so persistent for a long time that they thought that there was construction work happening on the roof of another building. They initially didn't even imagine that these were gunshots being shot. The White House continues to monitor the situation, and parents are now at the school. We're seeing images of them taking out their kids, walking out of the school. There has been a specific space for them to come pick up their kids, walk out the school. We're going to learn a lot more about what happened from that press conference that you mentioned, which is expected to happen in about 10 minutes' time at 11:30 New York time, 10:30 local time in Minneapolis. But absolutely devastating and tragic for the first day of school at this Catholic school and this church. Yeah.
Indeed, Susan. Susan is our correspondent. She's in New York, but this is in Minneapolis, and these are live scenes. Police say that there is no longer an active shooting as the gunman has been neutralized, but the school remains an active crime scene, as we understand. But the parents and the students have been allowed to go home. We are reporting that 20 people have been injured in this horrific attack in Minneapolis. The gunman has been neutralized once again, and 3 people have been killed from this incident.